Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and gamers, to the final episode of Intrinsic Season 2. It's been an amazing season. It's been an awesome season. I've been super happy and excited, and we're gonna wrap up the Viking area in this one. This was originally just gonna be a house, but I kind of realized a Viking-style lighthouse tile. Viking style. I love what he did. It looks absolutely awesome, but doesn't exactly remind me of Vikings. I think it'd be really important, especially since we do have a dock right here. I figured the closest one should probably be a form of lighthouse. So I'm going to be going through. I'm just going to get the shape kind of up. I think this might be where it's at. I need a little bit of space on each side. I'm a little worried about how close this corner is. We might have to bump this out by a block. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we're going to be putting in a lighthouse here, and then we will be working on that post over there, and these are going to be left up to you guys is what the game plan is. So right here, custom tree and garden, that's something I would have to hire a horse for. There's no way I can do a custom tree. I thought I could learn. No, it's bad. It's bad. And a house. So I hope you guys have fun with that, but I'm going to get the base structure of that lighthouse up, and I just realized we bought a pocket bed. Let's use the pocket bed. Boy, oh boy, that's a lot of gray. But that is not how it's going to be staying. This is just basically the shape. So it's 7, 7, and 3 tall at the top, 7 wide, 5 wide, 3 wide. And I think this is going to work well because we're going to have spruce going up. We're probably going to have corners exposed, at least for the first few. There's going to be a lot of support structures. There we go. There we go. And of course, we've been using spruce nonstop. We're going to keep using spruce pretty much nonstop. I'm going to need a little bit more potentially, but basically all we're going to be doing, we are going to have blocks like this going up, and halfway up each section we'll have support beams. So just, we'll do it on this side, just to have a quick little demonstration. So that is 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the fourth one, we're going to be going out like this. And we might actually do something like that, you know, just take it out a little bit extra. With that, we're just going to take this all the way up, and most likely we'll have like a stair here or something like that that will connect to the next section. But yeah, something like that for each wall, and it's just going to keep going up, and it's going to look great, and we're going to have a great time. So, pocket bed. And for the last time this season, I was out of spruce. Alright, I have it up. I like how it looks. I feel like it's turning out well, and it's nighttime. So I need to get this, like, up and going quick. And I think I left everything in one of these shulker boxes over here. I don't even know which one. Alright. And yeah, this is, little different, I guess, but I really like the idea of it being blue. All right, just head a ways, away. Gonna get all the way. Gonna hope this is outside. We'll do even one more rock. I want to make sure we're out of render distance. Turn around. Show me it. Show me it. Okay. There's Tile Styles area, all nice, beautifully lit up. His tower, and I like the soft pink glow. I like the blue contrast with the sky. I like the smoke. I really like it. I'm kind of debating about putting things in these little hex spots. Like there's one at every corner on each level, and that might be able to add a little, just like something. Not entirely sure, but something I do know is pocket bed. In the daytime, it looks pretty good as well. I just got to be honest. So, I just flew through that, and it was for a reason. First, thank you. But the reason why I flew through that is because, well, I want this to end on a talky episode. Something's been on my mind for a while, and I'm staying right here. I'm not leaving YouTube or anything like that, don't worry. But something has been on my mind for a little bit, and I wanted to share it. And it was the concept of what does it mean to be successful on YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since April 1st, 2017. 3.5 years, almost. If I remember, I'll have my subscriber count shown from here on out. But at the time of recording, I'm at 540 subscribers. And I've been thinking more and more about what it means to be successful. What is it that I'm looking for? And if you guys think that this is going to be some super amazing, spectacular build here, it's not going to be. I've been thinking more and more and trying to wrestle with the idea of trying to become successful. What does it mean to be successful? How can I be successful? Where does that success come from? Does it come from getting a shout out from a larger YouTube channel than you? Does it arrive once you hit a certain number of subscribers? Is it some magical thing that just happens one day? And I mentioned in the previous clip how I've been getting ready for Season 3 since basically Season 2 began, and I'll be getting ready for Season 4 about a month from now. And Season 3 won't be done for about another year from when this video is posted, most likely. It's not like it's right around the corner. We're not planning for it to happen really soon. But that's what it takes. For me to be able to make sure things are able to go well and smoothly, I work on this all year. It's a passion of mine. It's something I really enjoy doing. And the question kept popping in my mind. At what point are you successful? And I'm someone, I didn't grow up with a ton. I didn't live a life of luxury. I didn't have everything handed to me on a silver platter. And if you're fortunate enough that you did, hey, that's awesome. No hate. No problem with that from my end. But I've been wondering, and my conclusion was it varies by person. Some people define success as this is what they do for a living and they never have to lift their finger again. But financially for me, success comes once I'm able to make ends meet doing what I like, and I already do that with my day job. Now, will that most likely change as life progresses and things change? Of course, but if it didn't, it'd be pretty boring, huh? So, okay, what is success on YouTube? I already have a way that I make ends meet, money, and things of that nature apart from this, so what is it? Is it the interactions I have on videos? Well, How to Recover a Missing Minecraft World recently hit 1,000 comments. I never thought I'd have a video reach 1,000 comments. That's just it's almost ludicrous to me, the even concept that many of you are like interacting, discussing, helping each other. Like it's borderline crazy to me, because that video literally exists because I lost my Minecraft world and I didn't have those resources. I had no one to talk to. I couldn't find any video on the topic, so I just sat down and figured it out. And is that what success is? Being able to be the one that's able to say, welcome everyone, I figured it out. Our problems are solved. No. And I've been wrestling more and more with the idea of success, and I came to my answer and conclusion. Success isn't about how much you make. It isn't about how well known you are. It's about loving what you do. And I said, okay, what is it that I did on YouTube? What is it I do on YouTube? What have I been continuing to do on YouTube? For most of you guys, I make really weird videos about Minecraft and other games. I do tutorials, I do Let's Plays, and I have a lot of fun doing a lot of really silly, stupid things sometimes with a bunch of my friends. But then I thought, how on earth did I make friends on YouTube? How is that a thing that has happened in my life? And if you think about it, it's really kind of weird. I am some kid that grew up in Maine, went all over the world for college, did my degree online, worked in Japan, assist individuals with disability. Like, I don't have a normal life by any stretch of the imagination. Everything's been weird since day one. But I've enjoyed it. Have I enjoyed every moment? No, not even slightly close. There's been awful days, awful times. I'm not going to pretend that life's been flawless for me, because I don't want to set you guys up to think that there is such a thing as a perfect, easy, flawless life. That it doesn't happen. You work for it. But success, I realized I have succeeded on YouTube through Intrinsic. I wanted to have a community of friends and people that I got along with and that I could hang out with and spend time together with, doing something we all enjoy doing together. That's Intrinsic. That's what this is. I did it. And there was just this weird revelation the other day of realizing that I am officially successful on YouTube. That's it. I reached the goal. And there's a freedom in that, because now it's just enjoy that success. Do I get excited every time I get a new subscriber? Yeah, I lost my mind literally last night because the channel's been fluctuating between 537 and 540 for what feels like 9 years. And it hit 540. And I lost my mind, and I was super pumped and excited, and I was kind of bummed out that, because as a YouTuber, you don't always know who subscribed or for what reason they subscribed. And I wish I could have known who it was, because it's so encouraging. It's amazing knowing that someone out there, about 540 of y'all, said, I really like what this guy does, because that's just crazy talk to me. I literally just make funny little random Minecraft YouTube videos. I speak my mind, I have a good time, and I just talk about what's happened. I describe what I'm doing sometimes, other times it's a talky little episode like this. And I just kind of look. There's Tile Style. A guy that lives over 1,000 miles away from me, is an animator who I would have never met apart from YouTube. Right over there is Horse. YouTuber, 1,000+ miles away. 0% chance of ever meeting in real life. Never would have gotten to know these people. But YouTube. But Intrinsic. That's just mind-blowing to me. The concept that I know these people. There's Jeff, Artic, Swan, That Pig, Color Mist, DDN, RKE, Dog Captain. I would have never met these people if it wasn't for Intrinsic. But then there's also people like Patronox Gaming, Vex, Deb, Fixit412. I would have never met any of those if it wasn't for me saying one day, literally on my birthday, I think I can do this. And I found out very quickly I'm bad at doing this. The first episode on this channel, I think I've said this quite a few times, I could be wrong, but the very first episode, it was Lorecraft episode 1, Humble Beginnings. Took 9 attempts, I believe it was, to record. 9 attempts! I did 9 whoopsadoodles before I managed to make it right. Like, that's a lot. I did things wrong. I messed up. I struggled. I figured it out. I struggled again. Like, but it was always enjoyable. I remember talking with Wells Knight on a comment section on one of his videos about how I don't understand how people were able to do this. This is so, I can't get this thing to record properly. I can't figure this out. I've had so many problems with OBS, and him just saying, yeah, that's it. You're doing it. Keep it up. Don't stop. Like, what? I remember Mythical Sausage and I sending direct messages back and forth when I finally, like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now, when I finally hit 100 subscribers, and I was talking about how I was burnt out and I didn't feel like I can do it, and how do you keep pushing? And he gave me so much advice that I still follow every single day. The idea that anyone can, like, have a community here is astounding. The idea that anyone can be part of something bigger than themselves is astounding. The very concept of being able to work together and collaborate on something as, let's be honest, ridiculous as Minecraft videos is astounding. I've been playing Among Us with Intrinsic members, 7 Days to Die with Intrinsic members. Hypixel has... I am afraid of what I'm gonna do in Bed Wars because I am getting more risky and stupider by the minute with Intrinsic members. Every once in a while I check in on Fix and see how he's doing because YouTube. There's so much that's just mind-boggling about this stuff that just kind of blows my mind, and that's just YouTube. That's what it is. So basically, just the idea of like what it means to be successful has been on my mind a lot, and I've been thinking about this. I mean, it's only been a couple days of me really debating this idea, but I've been thinking about starting a blog about basically being a Minecraft YouTuber. I feel like a lot of people have questions about what it's like to do YouTube and might not exactly want to do YouTube or anything like that, but they're curious about what it's like, what it feels like, what the day in, day out goes like, how things work, the logistics and science. And I think as someone, I have a bit of a background in computers and things like that, so I can talk about how it messes and the issues that show up with, like, I tried to record but instead OBS did nothing, and like what it means to problem solve those things, and how SEO works and search engine optimization, because I've taken a course in that, and it's just, I feel like that'd be something that would be possibly really interesting, because I think YouTube is honestly something that, like, this won't be here forever. I can't, this isn't my retirement plan, you know, like, this isn't even my job, really, technically, right now. I mean, I can pretend it is, but it's not. This is a fun little hobby I do that I really, really enjoy doing, and plan to continue to do for a really long time going forward. And obviously every day brings its own unique challenges and situations. For all I know, this is it. This is the last one ever. Like, you never know what the next day brings. But I have a weird joy right now in the fact that I realize my goal on YouTube, I'll be honest with you guys, would I love the idea of being able to do this and be able to say I do this professionally, like I make money from doing YouTube? That'd be the coolest thing ever. That'd be astounding. That'd be amazing to be able to do that. It's not why I'm here, though. It'd be a nice little side deal, you know, if that happened, but it's not what I'm here for. I wanted to build a community. I wanted to build a place to have fun, and I've been laughing a little bit to myself just because there's people like Artic here, and even a couple of the new guys for Season 3 that literally the reason why they implied to Intrinsic is they watch my content. And they were also YouTubers and like, well, I wanna try that. I wanna do this. And basically I just went, sure. And like, that's not normal. What? This isn't made out of spruce. I'm very wrong on that. don't know what I was thinking. But you don't just sit there and go up to a coffee shop and be like, hey, I saw what you guys do here. I want to make coffee. So do I start tomorrow? Like, how can I go about, like, that's not how this works. And I'll be honest, there's been people that have tried to pull that exact kind of tone with interviews, and that doesn't exactly fly with someone who believes in, well, indirectness. But people have done that. That doesn't get to happen in the real world. Like, it just doesn't. That is the strangest concept you can come at someone with, is, I want to do this, so let me do it. But we get to do that here. We get to enjoy that. We get to have that as YouTubers. And I just want to say, if you ever thought of doing YouTube, if it's something that's like, maybe one day I might give it a, do it. This is astounding. And I went, I think it was 5 months before I got my 3rd subscriber. I wasn't successful by any imagination. My first 2 subscribers were just friends from home that were like, hey, you're trying to do this? That's really cool. We don't have the time to watch your videos, but we'll at least be subscribed to the channel. And I still treasure them. They still celebrate my wins with me. They still get excited when things go well. But this is a community now. Right there is Tile Style. Right there is Horse. Just over that way, Jeff and Tile did an absolutely amazing, like, landscaping build. Artic built a dome. Like, this doesn't happen. This just doesn't normally happen. But I get to be part of this. And it's just, it's not normal. It's not right. This isn't what you expect in life. And I don't know how to really express this, but there's something beautiful about YouTube. It has its ugly sides. It has the problems. The amount of people that think the way to get help in my comments is to call me worthless and spineless and think that I don't know what I'm doing. But for every one of those is 100 that is grateful or encouragement. And I just, like, all this is basically get to the point to say thank you. Whether you're here because you love Intrinsic content, whether you're here because Lorecraft was really cool and now that I'm here, this is awesome. Maybe you're a 7 Days to Die fan who's just checking out a Minecraft video. Maybe you came from How to Recover a Missing Minecraft World or Banner Manor or the how to, like, write shulker data packs. And this is just, I'll watch another one of his clips or something. I'll show support. This wouldn't have happened. None of this here would have happened without you guys. Could you imagine if someone came up? Like, I'm at the point now where if people show up and they have 0 videos, 0 subscribers, we don't offer an interview. Could you imagine if someone tried to start something like this and said, hey, I'm gonna start YouTube, I have no content and no experience? It'd be comical. Because they don't know what this is like. They don't know the difficulties and hardships, but they also don't know how wonderful this can be. How cool it is to interact with subscribers and commenters in a Discord. How interesting it is to have a fan become an Intrinsic member to a friend to someone that you hang out with all the time. Swan and I, like, we met through Villagecraft, founded this together, and we, like, regularly talk about when COVID's over. I'm super excited to go visit him. Like, that's insane. So, I know I'm getting a little mushy and emotional. I'll be honest, I kind of am on the edge of tears a little bit. But this really wouldn't have happened without you guys watching. This really wouldn't have happened without you guys commenting, subscribing, giving critiques. I still remember getting advice about, like, your audio is a little bit off. Have you tried something like this? Have you thought about maybe doing something like this for the next one? I really like what you did here, but maybe you can try something like this. Like, this wouldn't have happened. So thank you. This is Intrinsic Season 2 closing down. This is the end of it. But we're just around the corner from another one. And that's amazing. That doesn't get to happen all the time. And I'm just grateful for it. So I don't think I really need to mutter on too much more. I think I made my point pretty clear as to how awesome you guys are. What this means to me, how special it is that you guys have given me this opportunity. Because not everyone gets this. Not everyone will ever get to have something like this. And I'm grateful. So, we're going to bring back an old tradition for the end of the season. For those of you that were back with me with Lorecraft a couple years ago now, you might remember how we ended every episode, and frankly, I've been saving. Let's enjoy a good diorite burning. This has been really special to me. The world download is coming out, and you guys probably will need some armor, some tools. So, feel free to stop by the longhouse and get kitted up. You might need it. And don't worry, the shovel will go in there. Yeah, we could probably drop that in now. And you can even have my pocket bed and cooked chicken. This out here will be cleaned up by the time the world download is out and everything like that. But I think I'm gonna keep this flint and steel. This might sound kind of dumb, but it's the only one I really used. And well, I'm gonna be a bit selfish with it. Reminds me of good old Lorecraft days, if I'm honest. So, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm grateful for every single moment we got to have. And I hope you just enjoy this, well, diorite finally going where it belongs. I'll see you super soon with Season 3, though. Probably less than a week. So for the last time from Intrinsic Season 2, goodbye.
What a wonderful world.